So, your startup needs a name, and it's one of the most significant choices that you're going to make. The name of your business really affects how clients and investors see you. So, picking a name for your business is one of the most significant things, as I've said, and it's could lead to something more fruitful for you. And it's also one of the vital things that separates you from your other competitors. So, here's the thing that you should take into consideration now that you're choosing your business name. One, which is the most important, like very, very important, is considering the legality of it. Before starting your journey to get the ideal business name, you ought to have a clear idea of what sort of business structure that you will have. This is significant in light of the fact that rules with respect to name registration vary depending upon the structure of your business. Another conspicuous activity while naming your business is to check if the name is now in use or not. So, one of the things that has been discussed recently is the legality of Hailey Bieber using the name Rode. Because the name Rode is already being used for an apparel company. For my research, there's no actual illegality of having Hailey Bieber to use the name Rode, as her company is more focusing on cosmetics, skincare and such. So I should just read up on those kinds of things because it's a very complicated thing because you wouldn't want your company name be also used for something, it will be somehow mismatched for one of the other, even though the company is very different from yours. You're the one already having the existing business name. You wouldn't want someone to already use a name that you already have. So next is very obvious. It should be unique and remarkable. So in this trait, this is already considered tenacity. But the issue of tenacity ends up being somewhat, clinging. Each organization needs a name that stands apart from the group, a catchy name that will stay new and memorable after some time. That is a test since, naming patterns change frequently step by step, making ageless names hard to track down. So, one of the things that you might want to pursue when choosing your business name is utilizing related words, and being inventive with it. Try not to be enticed with getting a lot of known catchphrases, and then putting them in your business name. So one of the examples is how utilizing catchphrases like General Motors doesn't work any longer. But it's not something that you should hinder yourself if you actually want to use one. You can bring your own rendition to it. Have your own stuff. As I said earlier, having to be unique with your business name is still important. As long as it communicates on what your business is, what the core of your business is, then it's all good. So a decent method to actually make appealing, memorable business names is to utilize substitute forms of basic words identified with the service you're advertising. The name is a play to the word consideration, which, to some degree, relatable to the service itself. And then there's, keep it basic. Don't try to make up a business name that's so long or confusing. Recollect that your business name should be engaging to your clients. Of course, it should be something that's true to you, true to what your business is. But also remember that you want clients to remember what your business name in order for them to go oh, let's go at this place. Let's see at this business name. Insert business name here, right? So you would want to be someone that they would immediately think of, and keeping your business name basic is one of the helpful things that you can actually do that. It should sound, wonderful, recognizable, and invoke positive feelings. It additionally should be anything but difficult to articulate and recollect. At whatever point that you have to clarify your business name, it's not a good sign. So you should either change it to something or don't. but I do suggest that you do. You know, if you want to sound like it's so smart, that's okay, but don't overcomplicate it. You know, don't overthink it. Then the next thing that you should consider is actually connected to the first one that I've said, which is the legality of all things when it comes to your business name. So this one includes like trying not to copy to your rivals. Like it's like the number one rule that you should always think of, right? There's a lot of things that could happen when it comes to having to copy the business name of your rivals. So don't do that. Like avoid that section forever. Then this is like totally something that is also advice, but you know, you can take it with a grain of salt. So I wouldn't really suggest utilizing your own name, so you can still do that. Like a lot of brands do that. There's also like restaurants that, you know, do that. Remember, there's also a lot of brands that doesn't utilize their own name. So in the basis of like cosmetics, there's Rare Beauty, House Labs, and among other stuff. So if you are a built-up brand, I would abstain in using your own name. Your name doesn't really impart anything about your business, and you won't mean a lot to some of your expected clients. So, given all the things that you should consider, I really do hope that you take them into mind and don't ignore them, obviously, because your business name is one of the things that people look aside from your logo. Alrighty, check out our merch too by going to teaandsugar.com. If you want to read more different stuff like this, go to webymoney.com and let us know what you think about this video by commenting down below. More information is in the description box. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next video.